Hey everyone, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm running late. Story of my life. Why is the studio empty? Where's everyone? Derek? Hello? Control room. Has anybody heard from Derek? Seen him? Nothing? Hands in the air. Oh my word. What is going on? I know I was running late, but...
Courtney.
Derek.
Can you hear me?
What?
This explains a lot.
What are you doing?
I've been asking where you are all day. What are you doing in studio? I'm at Schlitterbahn. I took the team to New Braunfels. They've been working so hard. We decided to enjoy some water and some sun. I invited you. I sent you a message. I didn't hear back. What's up?
Well, guess what? Phone dead. Haven't been able to charge it. Well, that explains a lot. I hope you guys are having so much fun. I'm here in studio, but guess what?
Listen. You can hold down the fort, and we're going to send some fun your way. How about that?
Oh, I love that. And guess what? We all lost track of time. We're live.
Live from New Braunfels. Houston Live starts now.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Houston Life. I'm Derek Shore, coming to you from Schlitterbahn in New Braunfels. As you can see, we've already established Courtney Zavala is holding down the fort back in Studio B. Courtney, I'm sorry you're missing out today, but we're going to bring you some fun. How about that?
Already. We have some fun set up in studio already. I'm thirsty. I know a lot of people are, so I'm excited to drink my way through the show today. But looks like you're having a lot of fun out there with the rest of the team.
You know, it's warm out here. I can't wait to jump into this water. We'll do that a little bit later. But coming up on today's show, here's a little tease for you. It's a road trip to New Braunfels. We are giving you a look at some unexpected finds that will have New Braunfels topping the list for your next hill country getaway. We'll take you to downtown New Braunfels, where the local shops and restaurants are as interesting as the folks who own and run them. We'll also meet the sisters of Two Tarts Bakery and get a little history lesson at Phoenix Saloon. Then time for some family fun as we stop by the natural bridge Caverns. The name truly does not say it all. This place is so cool. It truly has something for everyone. Also, we'll take you out to the wildlife ranch for a drive-through safari. This thing is so cool. Guests of all ages just love it. Well, of course, a favorite tradition here in New Braunfels is floating the river. Earlier today, Lauren Kelly took our brand new Houston Life teammate, Mel Camp, on her very first float down the Comal.
We're going tubing!
The rules. Remember, no glass or styrofoam allowed on any Texas waterway. And in New Braunfels, no coolers larger than 16 quarts, and everything has to be in a reusable container. All right, kiddos.
So what are the three most lost things when you're tubing?
Hold on to your sunglasses, hold on to your cell phones, and hold on to your shoes.
My heart is racing. Like, here's the thing, Lauren. I'm a complete chicken.
I don't believe that.
I'm a complete chicken. I am so scared to do this. Maddie, what's your favorite thing about tubing?
So my favorite thing about tubing would probably be spending time with my friends or my family. It's definitely a great way to connect with anyone that you've just met. I mean, it's such a great activity to come here to New Braunfels and do.
Well, okay, so when we get in, there is a little bit of slippery algae on this step, so just be careful. You're gonna put your tube in first. I'll go first if you want.
Hold on to your sunglasses, hold on to your cell phones, and hold on to your shoes.
I already lost my shoe! Oh my god! I'm really scared. I am actually legitimately scared. Far out. No, I don't want to go backwards down it. Wait, I'm hitting the wall. Oh! Okay, it's nice. Oh my god! Whoa!
looks like they had such a good time. I'm a little jealous I couldn't make it, but that's okay. Another time. One of my favorite activities, of course, floating the river or spending the day here at Schlitterbahn are two of the most popular activities to enjoy in New Braunfels. But of course, there is so much more to do. The downtown area alone has enough restaurants and shops to keep you busy. A chance to shop all day? You know Lauren Kelly was up for that challenge.
Yeah, Derek, that's right. I'm excited to be in downtown New Braunfels today, where we're checking out all these great local businesses, including these two across the street, family owned and local. They've been here since New Braunfels basically started. But right now we're checking out two local sisters who run this very sweet business. Well, we found the two sweetest ladies in New Braunfels. They are the Two Tarts here. We're at Two Tarts Bakery. April and Ashley, you guys are sisters. I walked in. The smell of the bakery is so amazing. I wanted everything, but I'm sure you hear that all the time. Let's talk a little bit about the start of your business and how long you've been here.
Of course. So we started as a catering company back in 2009, shortly found this beautiful downtown location and decided to open up our bakery here and make it our home in 2010. So we're coming up on our 12-year anniversary, which is wild to think about.
We're not old enough for that.
No, you're not.
I know, I'm aging us. So when we started the bakery, we really wanted a place here in New Braunfels to cater to people that were looking for pie by the slice, a cupcake, a great cup of coffee, and a really warm and welcoming atmosphere. So now we've just gotten to be part of everything from, people's first dates to their wedding cakes to their children's first birthdays and so on and so forth. So we're so happy to be part of our downtown community and have this great place for our community.
It's so adorable. I love the decorations all over the place. Now, Ashley, let's talk a little bit about what you guys carry on a daily basis.
Yeah, so we are scratch made. We make everything in-house. We use the best ingredients possible. So that being said, of course, we make a ton of cupcakes because the cupcake craze is never leaving. We also do amazing cookies, brownies, slices of cheesecake, slices of pie, torts.
Can we just talk about the ginormous Oreo for 1 second?
Yes, we do right now have some limited edition ginormous Oreo that my husband scouted out from a very small supplier. So I can't give any more details out about that, but it's full of our delicious homemade buttercream, 100% butter here. And they're just
you gotta come to New Braunfels this summer to get them because they're not going to be lasting
totally.
long.
That's kind of the fun thing because we are scratch made. A lot of our stuff is limited time, so we kind of have fun with seasonal flavors. Just basically making whatever we want to eat. That's the fun part of the bakery.
Let's tell our viewers what we have on the table right here.
Yes. So we have. I'll start with our cakes. We sell these whole cakes in the case 7 days a week. So this is a great time if you're in town for a birthday party at Schlitterbahn. Come get a cake, come get some candles, and it's like you planned everything. Hey. It's amazing. We won't tell that you did it. And then so we have our snickerdoodle cake, which is a vanilla butter cake with a spiced cinnamon buttercream, and then it has some snickerdoodles on top. This is one of our signature flavors, a strawberry cake with lime buttercream, fresh strawberries baked into the cake with lime zest, lime juice. Again, no artificial flavors, just amazing deliciousness. And then we have a red velvet cheesecake brownie here, which is kind of a spin-off of brownie, just a little different. One of my personal favorites, the peanut butter cookie, and it's sprinkled with a little bit of sea salt to really give it a punch of flavor. And then right next to it is actually some of our vegan and gluten-free items.
I love that you have this option.
Yes, we have a lot of vegan, gluten-free items, and then we have items that are vegan and gluten-free, which is one of these. This is a kind of a play on the Reese's peanut butter cup, but kind of on crack because it's huge. As you can see, it's about 10 times the size, but it's so good, made with really, really great chocolate and filled with the peanut butter filling.
Well, we're running short on time. I know that I want to try all of these, but you guys have a very, very special red velvet recipe here.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm just, if you, April, wouldn't mind holding this.
I can do that.
I'm going to go ahead and just take a bite if you don't mind.
Please.
You want to grab
Please
one
do,
too?
please do.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you ladies so much for having us.
It's our
Two Tarts
pleasure.
Bakery. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's okay for everybody before they come in.
Yeah, quality control.
Make sure it's
for all
good.
of Houston.
Okay.
Tell them how good it is.
Oh my gosh, zoom in on that.
We love it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, thanks.
So ladylike.
I love it.
10 seconds.
All right, Lauren, thanks so much for that. Don't worry, we can clean that up. I'll take one of each, by the way. Hey, did you know downtown New Braunfels is where chili powder was invented? This is a totally true story. Lauren Kelly will be back in just a bit with that story. And Courtney, Lauren found out the owner of New Braunfels Brewing Company actually lives in Katy. We, of course, wanted you to have a taste of our trip, so we are sending her to Studio B with a few drinks for you to try.
Hey, Derek, I've already cracked a can here, but yeah, really excited about this. New Braunfels Brewing, it's been, you know, a staple for so many people for many, many years. We have about 4 beers that we're going to taste here in studio. I've already started on this one. It's pretty good. So cheers. Stay cool out there.
Okay, Courtney, it is a beautiful day. Save a cold one for me, please. See you very soon. And still ahead from New Braunfels, things are going to get a little bit wild. We'll show you where you can get up close and personal with African wildlife right here in the Hill Country. Another thing for Milk Camp to enjoy. Don't go away. The special edition of Houston Life will be right back.
Welcome back to the special edition of Houston Life. You see Mel Camp there. She is live at Wildlife Ranch. We're going to have more on that story. I know you're having fun. Welcome to Texas. You're getting right in there. We're getting a taste of New Braunfels right now here in Studio B. They don't get all the fun out there. Jacqueline Hebert, new owner of New Braunfels Brewing Company. She is here and she is from Katy. It's so great to meet you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So you and your husband are new owners to the brewery, but the brewery, I mean, so many people know and love this brewery over the last, 11 years, 10 years?
So it was originally like a sour brewery. So the previous owner, Kelly, did all sour beers, loved it. People are huge fans, but there's quite a few people who don't care for sours. So when we took it over, we decided that we were going to do non-sours, which is a little difficult with everything you have to do to turn it to a non-sour facility, but we did, and now have 13 non-sour beers.
It's really fantastic. I mean, the brewery is so beautiful. We're going to get more into the Hill Country Craft Beer Trail, which y'all are part of. Right. You live in Katy, and but you and your husband were actually looking to start a beer business. You used to live overseas, so kind of tell me about the timing of all of this.
Yeah, so my husband's in oil, like a lot of people in Houston, and we got moved to England for a couple years, and then got moved to Scotland a few years, and we really loved going down to your local pub where kids were running around on the green, and you know, you were just sitting back enjoying a couple pints and nobody bothered you. But everybody kind of knew your name, and so that's what we really want to do for this area of town, is just have, and we already have so many great regulars that come in, and I try to get to know them all by name, but yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
It's so great. I love that keeping the name and what people know and love about the brewery, but also adding your twist. Okay, let's begin with the tasting. I'm ready, and we're going to start with the fan favorite, right? Because this is something that's going to remain on the menu.
This will stay on the menu forever, as long as we can keep doing it. So this is a pickle beer. It is a sour, about 3.5% ABV, so it's not gonna.
I mean, it smells like pickle juice.
That's what it tastes like, also.
Okay, it does. And you know what? I'm a fan. Usually after a long workout, I do it. My best friend and I will do a little shot of pickle juice. Yeah, it kind of does both.
Yeah,
it's not terrible, if I can say that.
Yes. No, I actually agree. And I sometimes when I'm running around the brewery and I haven't had a chance to drink too much, I just take a quick
stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. And,
I like that. Okay, so that's number one. What's number two?
Okay, so this is our Bickering Brothers IPA. I named it after my 2 teenage sons.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, they were fighting over who gets to name the name, so I named it Bickering Brothers.
Okay, and I love that. I'm going to turn the label so we can see that. That's a perfect name.
Yeah, so
the color, this smells beautiful. It's kind of peachy. Am I wrong?
Yeah, well, so this is kind of citrusy, so it'll have a lot of, it's like a West Coast IPA, so it'll have a lot of citrus to it. ABV is much higher. It's about 8.1% ABV.
This is lovely.
But not too hoppy. Sometimes IPAs people aren't fans of because of the hoppiness.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm usually not a beer person, and so I don't really. But this is really nice. It's light. It's flavorful. I'm going to take another sip. What's this next one?
Okay, so this is called O'Brien's Red Clover.
Oh, this is the one I had earlier.
Yes. So that my very sweet friend Annie helped me name. My husband's name is Brian, so we kind of named it after him. And this one is actually my favorite. I can drink it all day. Some people are turned off by the color of it, but it's actually really easy drinking.
It's light.
Yes. You can drink it all day long, and it's refreshing.
Yeah, Jackie,
and
you're
great for
blowing my
summer.
mind because when I picked this up, I thought, ooh, I don't think I'm going to
Yeah.
like this one. Based on the color,
Right.
it is so light.
Yes.
Beautiful, mild.
Yes.
That's very nice. Okay, what's this last one
So
here?
this was our first that was a non-sour. So that is pecan proper.
Okay,
And
beautiful
so
color
it's
again.
a English dark mild beer, and yeah, about 3.9% ABV. I roast the pecans in my own kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, and so it sits on pecans made in Texas, grown in Texas, and all of that.
I think I'm a beer liker now.
See,
I'm a
you
beer
just
fan.
needed the right beer.
Yes, I just needed to find y'all. What's so crazy about this, both of these here on the end, these are both so light,
Yes.
but major flavor.
Yeah, so that's our goal, right? We want to find people that feel like they don't like beer and
Yeah.
show them that you probably do, you just haven't had the right one.
Can I be inducted into the club? Because I now I like beer.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the Hill Country Craft Beer Trail because you guys are all part of that.
Yes. So to be honest, I don't know a lot about it, but as far as how it starts, where it goes.
Right,
but-
here's a map here on the screen,
Yep.
which is so great. You can check out the New Braunfels Brewing Company on it or as part of the Hill Country Craft Beer Trail. It unites more than a dozen independent breweries in Central Texas. I know that you're really excited about this as a new owner to be able to kind of get that. And you know what? Owners have to be friends with owners. And so I think you learn so much from businesses
Listen,
that way.
I've met so many great, owners from these like Five Stones and Guadalupe Brewing Company. Keith has been so great, and we've gotten so much, love from everybody. So it's actually been a really great experience.
It's so awesome. By the way, if you're hitting up the beer trail, let someone else do the driving. Check out this shuttle services like Rock and R. They can take you between the beer and the wine trails or between music venues and bars for a fun and very safe experience. Jackie Abear with, with New Braunfels Brewing Company. It was lovely to meet you.
It was lovely to meet you too.
Thanks for taking me down the menu, and I'm now a beer fan.
Yeah, I'll leave some for you.
Okay, I love that. You can get more information about the trail and shuttle service at the Scene on Houston Life section of our website, or go to hillcountrycraftbeertrail.com. Well, coming up, caverns, zip lines, and rope courses all in one place. Enrique Ramirez shows us where you can have a family fun adventure with thrills for all ages. And Mel Camp has gone from the river to the African safari. Okay, Mel, oh my goodness, now you're with the giraffes. How cute.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. I've got Ellery here. We are going to chat with Ellery a little bit more about all the amazing things you can do here at Natural Bridge Wildlife Ranch. This is just one of them. Oh, this is so awesome. Did you know that giraffes have the biggest heart of all land mammals? And I'm just feeling the love right now. So we've got this and more coming up.
Welcome back to this special edition of Houston Life from Schlitterbahn in New Braunfels. Just a short drive from here are two unexpected experiences. First up is the Natural Bridge Caverns, where Houston Life's Enrique Ramirez found a bit of history and, of course, some adventure.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from New Braunfels, and next door to the Natural Bridge Wildlife Ranch is the largest cavern in Texas.
A beautiful place that just showcases the gorgeous formations and how this really beautiful cavern was formed. There's more people that have walked on the moon than have been in parts of our cave.
I am going to welcome y'all.
While you're here, a little bit about the science of how these gorgeous formations and how this cavern was formed, to teach a little history about how it was found, and we tell you about the amazing explorations that we're still doing as part of Natural Bridge Caverns.
Exploration the whole family can enjoy.
There's something about coming into a cave with your family, putting your phones away, and looking at this amazing, wonderful place. There's nothing like it.
There are 2 cavern tours to choose from. The Discovery Cavern, a path meant for the whole family, and for you more adventurous types, the Hidden Passage Cavern.
The entire cavern's not developed. There's still a lot of natural cavern that is mapped and known about, but we can bring guests back there to actually, kind of see what caving is actually like.
We are now at the Natural Bridge. The Natural Bridge was formed when the sinkhole fell and formed this gorgeous natural bridge.
And then there's this place, Twisted Trails, a ziplining rope bridge course, and of course, I have to check it out.
I was kind of hesitant to go up by myself, but look who I talked into going with me, though.
Here I am.
Okay, we're going up on the Twisted Trail. Let's see what's gonna happen. I gotta put my helmet on, so now you're just gonna be seeing what I'm seeing.
You know I don't like heights, right?
You don't? Yeah, I'm ready. I've never done something like this before. I'm ziplining! Whee! We just got done ziplining. How was it?
It's so much fun! It's for children of all ages. Come on.
That's right, it was. I was a little nervous, but she made me feel better.
You were a lot nervous, but you did great.
But we did good.
If you haven't been here in a while, you need to come. Even if you've been here, you need to come back because there's a lot to see.
Indeed, looks like a good time, Enrique Ramirez. Thank you for that. The Natural Bridge Caverns actually share an entrance with the Wildlife Ranch. So after you are done exploring the caverns and ziplining, you can easily head out on safari. Mel Camp is about to do just that out at the ranch. Mel, wow, you are trying everything. Brand new in Texas, and look how much you've already seen.
I know, I feel like I've scored. I mean, just a few weeks in Texas and I get everything. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Ellery, this is awesome. We're here at Natural Bridge Wildlife Park, and yes, we are about to go on safari. But first we thought, I mean, how could you resist, right? Absolutely amazing. Tell us about these guys and girls who have been hanging with us, providing great shade and giving kisses.
Yeah, so this one right here is Buddy, and then this one right here is Miss Gigi. And there are 9 species of giraffe, and these are reticulated. But these are some of our friendliest giraffes. Gigi was our youngest until we had a new baby about 10 weeks ago, and now we have another one that is only 2 weeks old.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what I love is from a distance their heads don't look so big, but then when they put their heads down with you, I mean, Gigi's just a baby. They've got giant heads. Okay, wait, you're eating my dress. Are you right? Why do they lick us? Because we... Is that nice?
You know,
oh my gosh!
Actually, just giving you some love.
That's their way of showing love.
That is Nugget for you, and this one right here is Ned. So they love to show you love that way.
What are these guys?
These are Nilgai antelope.
Okay, so where would we normally find them if we didn't find them here at Natural Bridge?
You'll find them the rest in the safari drive-thru, but sometimes they come out in the mornings and evenings, but you'll always get to see these throughout the day here.
This is so cool. So you've got a number of ways that we can do this tour, because you can book your own tour, you can drive yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? You can do it from the comfort of your own car with some air conditioning, or you can rent out one of our safari vehicles, and we can take you on a private guided tour.
Which is what we're going to do next.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is going to be absolutely amazing. So who will we see out in the safari?
Oh my goodness, we're going to see lots of different animals, from oryx species to antelope and deer and rhinos and few more of our giraffes.
Oh my gosh, and you just got a cheetah, right?
We do. We have 5 cheetahs now as well.
I hope we don't run into the cheetahs. Derek, save us from the cheetahs, but we are going to go on safari. So we'll stick around and we will be back in safari and leaving these guys. But this has been awesome.
Awesome.
Such a good time. It does sound awesome, Mel. Say hi to those giraffes for me. They are my favorite. We'll see you in just a little while. Still to come on this special edition of Houston Life, we've had some great daytime adventures, but the nightlife in New Braunfels is just as fun. We've got all kinds of ideas for where you can eat, drink, and dance the night away. And we'll check back in with Lauren Kelly, who's been hanging out in downtown New Braunfels. Hi, Lauren.
Yeah, Derek, we're at a really cool spot in downtown New Braunfels. The Phoenix Saloon is where we're at. They're famous for burgers, their beverages, and their chili. But also, during the Prohibition times, they were able to brew beverages here and run it throughout the city through these tunnels. More on this amazingly cool spot when Houston Life returns.
Welcome back to this special edition of Houston Life. I'm Derek Shore, hanging out today at Schlitterbahn. Gosh, it is hot out here, but that water is so cool. We have taken our team on a little road trip to New Braunfels. Well, some of our team anyway. Courtney missed the memo. Somehow her phone died, didn't get my text. She's been holding down the fort back in Studio B in Houston. But hey, Courtney, not a bad gig when you get to stay there and drink beer. Did you have a favorite?
I did. You know what? Surprisingly, Derek, you know me, I'm usually not a beer fan, but the New Braunfels Brewery, I definitely am a fan now. And I like the 2 darker ones. which is so crazy. And I know that you know me. Usually that wouldn't be my go-to, but this O'Brien's Red Clover, I have to tell you, it is so good. I am now a transformed beer lover. So this is great. And I hope you get to dip your toes in that water.
You know, eventually I will dip my toes in the water, Courtney. I certainly have some FOMO seeing all of these folks go by. We've had some Houston Life viewers go by and say hello, so that's nice. Again, it is such a short drive down the road from Houston all the way to New Braunfels. So much to do here, and the great thing is everything is so close together. The town of Greene is just a few minutes away, and if you love music, you have got to check out Greene Hall. It is the oldest dance hall in Texas. A bunch of great shows coming up. Radney Foster, Roger Krieger, the Bacon brothers, Kevin Bacon and his brother Michael, they're coming in September. And it is so easy to make a night of it with the Gristmill restaurant within walking distance. You can grab a drink at the Grapevine. The Houston Life team hung out there, pounded a few, I hear, last night. They've got a cool patio, perfect place to grab a drink before a show or just hang out and listen to some live music. And Courtney, I know that you have some favorites out here. I certainly fell in love with it the first time I came out here. The Gristmill and Greene Hall were two of people's favorites they recommended at the top of their lists.
I love Greene Hall. I also love the Bacon brothers. I've seen them both in concert. Amazing. Get your tickets now. So good.
Okay, well, maybe we'll make the trip out in September to hear the Bacon brothers. So New Braunfels is also home to one of the oldest saloons in the state, Phoenix Saloon. Lauren Kelly is showing us what makes it so special. Hi, Lauren.
Yeah, Derek, this is super cool. We're at one of the oldest spots, one of the oldest saloons here in New Braunfels. You see it right there, the Phoenix Saloon. And let me tell you something really cool about this bar. Originally established in 1871, and it was the first spot to serve women. So ladies came here for their beverages during Prohibition, and underground there are some tunnels where they would actually brew things and take them throughout the city completely underground. Lots of history here in this bar, and it also was an alligator hit. They also had badger fights, and now they currently have live music and some of the most famous burgers in Texas, according to Texas Monthly Magazine, and also some famous chili. And to help us dive right into that today is Quincy and Patty. Thank you for having us out here. I'm so excited to get into a spot that has so much history. First of all, let's talk about this burger, named one of the best in Texas. Tell us why.
It's delicious. It's filled with blue cheese. It has bacon on it. Do you like bacon?
Absolutely.
And it's infused with blue cheese, and it's just like all the juices just melts in your mouth. Delicious. I also love these sweet potato fries because it has that same, it's like a blue cheese dipping sauce with the chili powder on it, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Those huge wedge cut fries, those are my favorite.
And it's not like, you know, like blue cheese can sometimes be intense sometimes, and it really kind of like smooths it out and makes it creamy. It's delicious.
I mean, that's a Texas-sized burger right there. That's a huge burger. Moving on to the chili, why are these chilies so famous? I see that you have two different ones. That means two different levels, right?
Yes, definitely the spicy. So we left out the single shot chili, which is just the mild. This is double shot, so it just has the peppers sliced up on top there, as you can see. And then this is the Ring of Fire chili, and it's actually made with the seeds and the juices and everything. It's like made into a paste that we put onto the chili, and it's
there's a reason that it's called the Ring of Fire, and there's a reason that I cannot try that today. But also here at the Phoenix Saloon, you guys have some delicious beverages. I love your bar. It's super long. It's got that old school saloon feeling. What are we going to make today?
Well, we're actually going to make a ranch water with Dos Rios tequila. So it's our local tequila, and we just put that in there with a squirt of lime, and then mineral water.
Local tequila made right here in New Braunfels.
We'll definitely imported through New Braunfels. Of course, it's Mexico, you know, but it's just a white tequila and then some mineral water in there, and it's like the perfect summer drink because you get your little, like, you know, you got your salt, you got your citrus, and it's super refreshing, bubbly.
Well, can I have a straw and can I taste it?
Absolutely. That's for you.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Miss Patty. All right, let me give it a little stir. Who knew I can have this during the day? Also, fun fact, that's delicious. Quincy, this place is also haunted?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll go ahead and cheers the spirits to the spirits here as well. Quincy, Patty, thank you so much for the information. I'm going to send it back to you, Derek.
Lauren Kelly, thank you so much. Very fun assignment. So if you've been thinking about planning a trip out to New Braunfels or Schlitterbahn, we have got the 411 all that. But don't take it from me. Take it from this woman, Angela Flournoy, with Schlitterbahn. She was just telling me you took a temp job here back in 2004 and then you never left.
And then I never left.
Okay, so this woman knows a thing or two about the park, which you call America's #1 water park. Why is Schlitterbahn #1?
Schlitterbahn is the world's best water park, 23 years in a row. And the reason is because we have everything. We have miles and miles of rivers, and we have slides, and we have kids areas, and we have the most famous swim up bar. Anything that you want to do for a day of water, fun in the sun, we have it here at Schlitterbahn.
Well, and I know it's such a fan favorite for so many families, really generations of families who have been coming here year after year. Talk about where we are right now, because a lot of people say, okay, but Schlitterbahn has grown and expanded. We're in the west side, or the original part of Schlitterbahn.
Yes, we are very close to the very first ride that was constructed here in 1979 when we first opened. And yeah, we had our anniversary a few years ago, and it was so cool. The best part about this, and the reason I think we are still the world's best water park, is that this part of the park is something you can't get anywhere else. There's natural river water, there's the natural canopy of trees that you just will have the best day no matter what you do. So that's why it's the world's best water park.
Schlitterbahn really does reflect sort of like the geography or the topography of this area in the hill country. It's also home to the world's longest water ride.
Yes, that is the falls. And the falls is basically the best river entertainment that you're going to get outside the actual river. In fact, I think it's a little bit better. So you get in and you can ride around and around because we have an aquaveyor that brings you back up to the top of the ride, and then you can keep going. So it really is like 3 rides and run, but you never have to get out of it.
It's called an aquaveyor.
An aquaveyor.
I never knew that name. That is so cool. Okay, so now you're in your 43rd year here. The park is since
the park,
the 70s.
not me, not me.
You. Of course, I would never suggest that. And as the park has grown, you have still kept the great Schlitterbahn vibe. There is a free tram that takes visitors between the east and west side. So if anyone has concerns about getting around, the tram makes it a whole lot easier.
Oh yeah, the tram is there to take you to the other side of the water park. That's what's cool, is that we have this one side, that's the original side, and it's very relaxed and river and shade. But then if you want that kind of high thrill experience that you would have at a regular water park, Schlitterbahn has that, but we take it up a notch. You take the tram over there and have the best time.
It's so cool. It's modern, it's convenient. We have to talk about the Boogie Bar. So for a lot of people, the swim up or walk up services, this is something, it's great. I mean, if you're thirsty like I am, I'm actually desperately thirsty, so I'll see you there afterward.
That'd be great,
but for couples, talk about why the Boogie Bar is such a classic favorite here.
It is great because it's one of, I think, 5 bars that we have that are swim up bars, but their Boogie Bar has a kind of a resort feel about it that you can't find anywhere else. So it is really one of the best places to relax and have a drink, and I like to come with my friends in the evening and grab a drink at the Boogie Bar.
Okay, it does sound good right now. Hey, a lot of people might be wondering where to stay, and I remember before coming to New Braunfels for the first time, a lot of people say, you got to get out there, you've got to enjoy Schlitterbahn, but I didn't know where to begin. You have some lodging advice for us.
Oh my gosh, the best lodging advice is that we have an on-site resort. And not only is it a place to stay, but it's 7 resorts in one. You can have any kind of experience, from a hotel room to a 7-room house to a tree house. Anything that you want. If you have 2 people or a whole family, we have a place for you to stay at Schlitterbahn. And the Schlitterbahn Resort is open year-round. So even if you come and visit New Braunfels in the fall, which is a great time to visit, you can still stay at Schlitterbahn Resort.
There really are so many great options, including little cabins that are like nestled up against the Comal River. Is that right?
Oh yes, with beautiful, beautiful views. And then there are some that are right next to the park. So whatever you like, you can have it here.
All right. Well, listen, any final words of advice for first-time visitors or families who maybe are thinking, it's only a few hours away, but what do you say?
First of all, you have to do this for at least 2 days, wear a lot of sunscreen, and drink a lot of water.
Okay, Angela Fornoy, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Can't wait to jump in. It's a good time out here. When we come back, we are headed back out to the Wildlife Ranch where Mel Camp is making some brand new friends. Right, Mel?
Yes, okay. Derek, we're about to head out on safari. Can you see that safari entrance is up ahead? We're going to go look for some animals. This is amazing because we will see them in their natural habitat, and it's just, I don't actually really know what to expect, but I'm excited. So if you're ready to go on safari, stand by because that is coming up on Houston Life. Hey animals! Animals, we're here! Oh, hi!
Welcome back to this special edition of Houston Life from Schlitterbahn. It is time to head back out to the Wildlife Ranch where Mel Camp is on safari today. Mel, I know you are making all kinds of new friends out there.
Oh yeah, so many friends. No, it's fantastic. This is amazing. Actually, Ellery is one of my new BFFs. Ellery is the director of animal husbandry here. You have an amazing job, and you are driving. This is so cool. We are weaving our way on safari, and we've come across so many amazing animals, and this is brilliant because you guys have them in their natural habitats.
Yeah, we try to place each animal in certain pastures based off their natural habitat. And ultimately, you guys coming out here to support us helps save the conservation of the species as a whole.
I love that. I don't think we really think about, I mean, there's a number of animals that you have here on the ranch that are endangered or at risk, and just by being here, it's helping save species.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's so cool. I just think that's amazing. Your job is wonderful. And we can just see so many of them roaming around. I thought they might be hiding, but is this normal to see so many animals laying around the roads?
Yeah, absolutely. So you never know exactly where they're going to be since they are free roaming. So they have lots of pasture to roam land, and they can find their hay and water as they please.
And you know what we get? Is we get these little bags of treats that they smell kind of like animal food, really, but the animals like them. And though I don't know, I think this bison guy is preferring his hay a bit. But it's a really cool experience for people, isn't it? And you have people visiting from all over the world.
All over.
Yeah. So where's the wildest person who's visited the safari park? Wow.
I'm pretty sure there's been people that have come from Antarctica, but all over the world, and also just locally as well.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. There's some people in the car behind us, and they're having fun. It's just really cool. I love that you can just weave through here. Now, one thing you've got to know is don't get out of your car, right? I think we should say that, which is why we're, hey guys, give us a wave! Yay! See, people are just driving through on their own, and then also you can do what we've done, and that's rent out this beast and go for a cruise through the safari park. What do you think are some of the highlights when people come back? What do they tell you that they've really loved about it?
I think it's just really cool just to get to see so many different species that you wouldn't see on a regular day-to-day basis, and just animals that are from Africa or Australia, and just all over. So it's really exciting.
You have, I wish we'd seen them, and we're going to have to keep hunting, but you have emus. Wait, I say emu, you say
emu.
Okay, who's right? But yeah, so you have some really obscure animals. I'm loving the bison over there, having just moved to Houston from Buffalo. So it's kind of cool. What an amazing experience. This is unreal. There is just something magical about being up close to these the majestic. It sounds like a cliche, but really that's what it's like. This has been Ellery. Thank you so much for taking us on safari. I think we're going to keep going. Derek, we're going to keep going with safari, so I think you can take it from here. Is that good if I send it back to you?
Yeah, I think that sounds fine, Mel. Just remember, stay inside the vehicle. I'm glad you pointed that out. Have a good time. We'll see you in a bit. When we come back, it is time for Courtney to spin the Houston Life prize wheel back in Studio B. As you probably guessed, we have some brand new prizes from New Braunfels added to the wheel this week. You don't want to miss out. Stay tuned. More Houston Life right after this.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life. You know, each week we give away prizes like gift cards, even $1,000. And today we've added some fun new prizes from our friends over in New Braunfels here to the prize wheel. And today we are spinning for Greg Audell, who's joining us live via Zoom from the Montrose. Greg, it's so great to see you in person. You're an avid commenter on our platform on Facebook. We always enjoy hearing from you. How you doing?
Well, you always have interesting subjects.
We appreciate you always commenting. It's so great. I know that you've been, you had COVID, you're recovering, you look good. How's it going right now? You're doing okay?
I'm doing okay. It's been a completely miserable experience, and I just beg people to continue being vigilant, wearing your mask, because it is miserable. It is not like a cold.
No, I know. It definitely takes the toll. I've had it. It made the rounds in my house as well. I do have to brag on you for a little bit. As I said, you are such a great commenter on our Facebook platform and on our website. We appreciate that. But you said such beautiful words to our producers, saying that, you love the show. You're a big fan. We know that because we've communicated quite a bit. And you know that every single team member on our team makes this happen. And you said that we've allowed you to smile throughout the pandemic. Can you explain that to our viewers?
Look, it's been a lonely, scary, isolating time. And, for an hour a day, no matter what's going on, no matter how isolated one is, you see some really cool people having a good time talking about something interesting. And I think that's a tremendous gift you've given the people of Houston. I'm not sure y'all always realize how much it means to people.
Well, we appreciate that. And honestly, we appreciate your words as well. As Derek and I both have said many times at the top and middle of this show, is that we're here for 60 minutes and we hope at some point during that you exhale and you're allowed to smile and laugh. So we're glad that message has been received.
Even with COVID.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, listen, a little bit about you. We know that you're calling in from the Montrose. You're a storyteller. You've met presidents. What are you currently working on?
I am currently working on a play about Houston's founding mother, Charlotte Baldwin Allen, the wife of Augustus Allen, who is normally described as Houston's wonderful hostess. But she was so much more. But it was just at a time when women and people of color, their stories, they didn't consider, they weren't considered worthy of being told. So now we must tell them.
I love that. Well, I'm going to stay tuned, and we want to hear more about this latest project as well. We're glad that you're recovering. I think it's time. You ready to spin the wheel?
I am ready. Let's do it, Courtney.
Okay. Hopefully we can get you something great. There's something fabulous on here, maybe even a trip to New Braunfels, okay? Let's get you spinning. All right, here we go. Good luck.
Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows.
What do we have? Oh. Greg, you're going to Schlitterbahn in New Braunfels.
Very cool.
Congratulations. That is so awesome. What a great summer trip, and what a way to kick off that recovery as well.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you for everything you do.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for being such a wonderful viewer to our platform. We do appreciate it.
Take care, Courtney.
Stay healthy, and our producers will be in touch shortly. And if you would like your chance to spin and win live on the show, all you have to do is be like Greg. Be a KPRC2 insider. Join the program. Just scan that QR code. Visit your clicktohouston.com/insider to sign up. It's absolutely free. There's that code right there. After the break, guys, we're heading back out to New Braunfels to check in with Derek. Don't go anywhere. The special edition of Houston Life. We'll be right back.
Well, Courtney, that does it for us from Schlitterbahn. We miss you. We wish you were still here. I think you're still with us in Studio B. Is that right?
I have not left. No, I'm still here. I've got my O'Brien's Red Clover Irish Red Ale still with me. And we're celebrating Greg because he was a big winner on the prize wheel today. He got those 4 day passes to where you're at Schlitterbahn.
We love Greg Odell. He has been a loyal viewer for years. We always love his comments on social media. So glad he won today. And Courtney, I was telling someone earlier that before I moved to Texas, everyone talked about Schlitterbahn. It was this word that I had trouble pronouncing, right? They talked about floating the river and doing the safari. And once I finally moved down here and enjoyed some of these things for myself, I realized what all the hype is about. It's such a short drive from Houston. All that freeway construction on I-10, it's finally about to wrap up. The roads are so much better than they used to be, and it's a great little getaway. So come out and spend a few days. And again, I wish you could have been with us today, Courtney.
Me too, but listen, this was definitely, I was taking notes all day, from the desserts to the safari to floating the river. Fantastic.
All right, Courtney. Well, listen, I've got my Houston Life sunglasses. I'm going to sign off and finally get into this water, putting down the mic. That does it for this special edition of Houston Life. See you next time.